Full screen. Bin ich hier zu sehen? Yes. Hi. Okay. Wow, good. I hope you can hear me. It's always a bit strange to test that. Down here you can see there should be sound. The stream is on this time. I didn't forget to push the stream button. So I wrote down some topics for today. I also want to do again those Instagram pictures like last time. Wow, okay, there I am. The stream seems to be very much delayed, right? Like half a minute or something. I don't know if I can change that. There should be something where I can make it shorter. Not right now, but maybe next time. Okay, cool. Good. So, yeah, I hope you had some good time, some good weeks since the last stream. I think it was almost 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure. Yeah, hello, my friends. Hi, Martin. Hi, Udo. Hi, Navigator. Hi, Richard. Thanks for being part of the stream. And yeah, I was in Berlin for a week, as you may know. It was very nice. Of course, pretty cold and rainy. So yeah. Not the like the summer Berlin experience, and I spent a lot of time again in exhibitions, so that was also very nice. Yeah, and yeah, getting some inspiration and stuff like that, so that's pretty good. Wow, I'm not sure how delayed this is because I have another view down here of the like a preview, and this is pretty delayed. Anyways, so yeah. You have seen that I've been more active, much more active on Instagram. So I try to post a picture every day on Instagram, which is very good as an exercise to get more creative and to get out of your like convenience zone. How do you say that? Yeah. So it's nice to learn a lot and also be inspired by other creators who do things, and it's also inspirational for the stream to get a better like, I don't know, workflow of creating something daily for the community, which is very different than doing it for a customer or something. So that's pretty interesting to have. Yeah, okay. So good. If you have some questions, put them in the chat, please. And yeah, okay. By the way, we could switch over. Let me open a window so we have something other to see than my face. Let's go to the Instagram. Maybe you don't know it yet. If I find it, there it is. Okay, cool. So yeah, can I hide this? No. Oh, I should hide this. Okay, 1 second. Boom. Okay, that's better. Good. So now I have to change the scene in my thing here. Is this? Yes. Okay, that's the right view. So blah, there is my Instagram creating some things. Also trying to find topics that could fit the timing. Like, I don't know, something scary for, what's the English word for that? Not Halloween, but where you dress up. What is it called in English? In German, it's called Fasching. I don't know what the English word is actually for that. Yeah, and of course, there's a new Star Wars film coming out, so I created this kind of blue look that the movie has. I tried to recreate it a little bit based on a photo, of course. I always try to name the original photographer of the picture. That was pretty interesting. I thought about maybe also doing this as a tutorial, if that is interesting. It's just readjusting the color. I add some light beams. I also used for the first time like this light thing in Affinity Photo where you can create artificial light. I never found a real good use for that, but in this case it actually was nice to use that. Yeah, so that's a new thing. You can see I already created a bunch of pictures. These are the old ones, and I want to get away from these kind of things here because it's kind of boring, like to post, hey, look, I'm my brand and blah, and oh, I did some graffiti this year, first time. Yeah, I want to do more of these kind of things, graffiti things, but I did just those two. Yeah, I thought I did more, but it's just 2 apparently. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, by the way, and this is something. Where's the chat again? Again, I'm searching for the chat window. Hey, no, wait. Oh God, hard. I'm very bad at reading names. Ezio. Oh, that's like from Assassin's Creed. Is that from Assassin's Creed? Oh no, he's Enzio, I think. I don't know. So hi to Belgium and hi to Russia for business chance. And Victoria, hi. Oh, from Chile. Wow, okay. No, Victor, sorry. Victor from Chile. Okay, cool. Wow, from all around the world. That's very nice. That's very cool. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I was thinking about my channel and about what other channels do and this kind of also like, how can I say? I thought from my own experience of looking at channels that maybe it's better to do it more as an artistic journey, because I'm also learning all the time new things and different things on how to do it. It seems to me that maybe, of course, I'm doing the same tutorials still, but including in the tutorials also sharing more of an artistic journey and also like being part of your journey, I think. So if you know what I mean, maybe that's a good concept. And I always found it more interesting if a channel does it like that, where the person is not just telling you things on how to do them, but you can also see that they are learning themselves and they are sharing like what they want to do, where they want to go with their stuff. Hey, Alan from France, probably completely pronounced that wrong. Alain, is that the right way to say it in French? I'm not sure. It's like Alain Delon, right? That actor? Okay. What was I saying? Oh, Sunny from Germany. Hi, how are you doing? What was I saying? Yeah, about the artistic journey. So I always thought like that's an interesting thing and to share these kind of things and also these kind of works here on Instagram. So maybe include that more in my channel, showing these kind of projects, how to do them. And also I want to do more complex things like that, because this is just like adjusting colors, adding some layers and stuff like that, but more like building actual scenes or something. Hey, Mark from California. Wow. Cool, nice. Are you there on holiday or like you moved there to the US? So that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I want to try that a little bit to see if it works, if people are more interested in that. Maybe I did it in the last video with sharing my like the best things that I found to edit these pictures fast, because like you may know this, I follow like the inspiration of another creator. He's also doing a picture every day, but in 3D rendering for the last 12 years. He has done a picture every day, and he has built for himself a workflow where he has to work very fast. So like half an hour, 45 minutes max to create a new picture. And now I forgot what I was talking about. Why did I say that? Oh yeah, and so I shared these kind of techniques of how to like create a look that's interesting, but at the same time you can do it fast. So that's nice, yeah. And these kind of things, to share these kind of things. What, Martin, how about selecting 3 images and then get the group to edit them while you also take your take on it? Yeah, I was actually also thinking about that, to include the community more, like to do editing challenges where I say, hey, use this picture and make whatever you want with it in an interesting way. So, and then we review it in a live stream or in a video. That could be interesting. Like if you, what you say right now, if I share 3 images and then edit them and the others edit them too, maybe that's a conflict with them also watching my stream while they edit the picture. So maybe, but I'm not sure. But it's, yeah. But these kind of challenges, evolving the community more, I want to do that a lot more. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. And yeah, so that's part of the journey. Who else is there? Michael from New Orleans. Wow. Hi, how are you doing? And Warren from USA. The Blue Ridge Mountains. Okay, cool. From the USA. Hi, how are you doing? And Mr. Lupienka from Slovenia. Wow, that's nice. Hi. Thanks for joining. Oh, Luca, I forgot you, I think. Snowing in Italy. Wow, that's okay, pretty cool. Is it like in the north? Does it in the south of Italy, does it snow or not? Is it like on the southern end, or is it already too warm? Because the north is where the Alps are, of course there is snow. Yeah. Ah, okay. Set it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Setting it as a challenge and then doing the review later. I have to think about how to do that, where the people could send me the pictures. So another thing that I want to do is also to build a website, because right now there is the Patreon, and then there is the Gumroad store, and then there is Skillshare, and then there is Reddit, and then there is the Facebook page, and it's like 1,000 places. It's not like, it doesn't feel very connected or something. Like people need to sign up to all those kind of things. That's kind of too complicated. So I thought maybe to build a website and to bundle all these things together, and maybe there it is easier to create a challenge because people can just upload it to the website, stuff like that, and I can look at it there. Things like that could be good. So I think about creating that. I have to read some stuff on how to do that. All the legal stuff and the technical stuff is kind of complicated. Yeah, I have to figure that out. Especially a community website could be complicated. Oh, it's in North. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's the idea, to include more my artistic journey and also your artistic journey, and bring that together and grow together. And so that's the idea. Another thing, and okay, I gave the book away. I wanted to show the book in the video, but one of my things was that I started to give away more of my books. Sorry, that's completely off topic right now, because I think putting them in my bookshelf does nothing for, like, they're just sitting there for years. So why not give other people the chance to read the books? But then I can't show the books. What I actually wanted to say is Amanda Palmer from Dresden Dolls, she wrote a very nice book. It's called The Art of Asking. It's about her artistic journey and including her community into the process of her creation and every kind of thing she wants to do. So what does the chat say? Okay. So another thing, like I said, with the personal journey, that is what I want to do. With the challenges, that is a thing to do. And also another thing, while I was in Berlin, I bought the ticket for VidCon. Maybe, I'm not sure if you know what that is. Let's search that real quick. VidCon 2020 London. Okay, good. There we go. So this is like a YouTube event, basically. Probably more for young YouTubers. I'm not sure if there's a lot of people who do editing kind of things, but the main thing for me, like, it is for fans also. They have, if you look at the tickets, they have like these where is it, like the normal tickets for the community where you meet other like people from the community and the YouTubers you like and stuff like that. Then you have the creator track where the creators can meet in a separate area. Of course, they are also in the main area, but then they have a place where they can network and stuff. So that is probably one of the main parts. I'm really like nervous about that because I don't like networking at all, especially like I don't like to go up to people that I don't know and just like start talking with them without any kind of cause or reason. I'm really good with talking with people if there is like if the introduction has been made, I have no problem talking. But to do that introduction, that's really like, I feel really strange about that. Yeah, but long story short, I want to go there and meet these people and see if I can do some nice networking and maybe do some projects with other channels. That would be good. And also, of course, because I'm in London, I'm also planning maybe I stay some days longer, get some inspiration from there, and to get back to the book of Amanda Palmer, to include the community. What I thought I want to try is to do kind of a fundraising to do that. So I calculated all the costs. You can see the ticket alone is like £145, and then there is the flight and the stay over, which I found a really cheap accommodation on Airbnb. So everything together is like $400 or $500. So of course I'm not just saying, hey, hand me your money because I want to travel for free. That would be not good. What I want to do is to create something that is connected to the journey, like a special video and a special tutorial, and like also maybe a special content back that is inspired by these kind of things. I was also thinking, maybe, I'm not sure if this is the right thing for my channel, but what I want to do is to go there and have a shirt on, and the other YouTubers I meet, they can sign the shirt, so I maybe can give that away, stuff like that. So it's just an idea, but I want to try it out to see what comes from it. And I think it's kind of an interesting way to include the audience in all of the things that you do, and it, for me, from my perspective, it makes it more real to include the community, because I think one of the problems of being a creator is that I sit alone in a room in front of a small camera in front of me, and for you, it probably feels more like a community experience, because, like, I don't know, but like, okay, that's a very bad explanation, actually. What I mean is, like, I'm talking to a camera all the time. So it's not like I'm in a room filled with people or something like that. So to connect with other people, to have more of a real connection, it's nice to include them in more things of what you create and your journey and all these kind of things. Yeah, and also, of course, at the same time, give back to the community. Okay, let's see the chat. There's a lot of stuff going on today. Check out 52 frames and the Carpenter Challenge for inspiration for a community creative project website, Facebook. 52 frames. Okay, I have to note that down. Okay, that sounds interesting. Take FB to upload the pictures. No space for you needed. Is you can upload pictures to Facebook? I mean, you can upload pictures to Facebook, but can you do it in like a high resolution or maybe a bigger file? Maybe with the layers included for Affinity photo, stuff like that. I'm not sure. I could do something over Google Drive or something like that. That would be about clipping. What is clipping? I know audio clipping, but what do you mean by clipping specifically? Do you find that Photo makes Designer in a bit redundant, or are there unique use cases for Designer? Well, Designer is mainly for vector graphics, so it has a lot of different functions and abilities, and it's built around the idea of doing like vector graphics, illustrations, all these kind of things, while Photo is more for photo editing with all the filters and all that kind of stuff that is built around pixels, not vectors. You can do some vector stuff in Affinity Photo, but it's fairly limited, and yeah, it's not like it's not built for that. Okay. Is Affinity Photo better than Photoshop Elements? I don't know, because I don't think I have ever used Photoshop Elements. I used the full version, so and in that case, of course, Photoshop has a lot more functions because it's a much older software. They have been around for over 20 years, so they have a lot of experience in that area. The Trevor Carpenter Photo Challenge. Okay, cool. I have to look into that. That sounds really interesting. Thanks for suggesting that. Mockup not normally open Affinity. Why does PSD? Well, the reason why mockups from Photoshop don't open in Affinity Photo is because like simply Photoshop has different functions, and there's like the smart layer that is in Affinity Photo is very different from what you have in the smart layer functions that you have in Photoshop is very different from what you have with the embedded files in Affinity Photo. So Affinity Photo simply doesn't recognize what's going on and just renders it as a pixel layer, and then it doesn't have any functionality of that left. How do you work with animation GIFs? Not in Affinity Photo at all, because it doesn't have that function. You can find some online tools that can do that, but Affinity Photo can't do that yet. I'm loving your page. Hey, thanks. Cool. Thank you very much, Walt. Okay, nice. What was I talking about before? And I want to start in a minute with like editing the pictures. So, oh yeah, about like VidCon. What else was I talking about? 1 second. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is another thing that I wanted to talk about. You probably have realized that I'm very, like, how do you say, prolific? Is that the right word? Like, I do a lot of things at the same time, different things probably. So, and it can be confusing maybe for some people, you know. So like with the and maybe especially with my YouTube channel, I think I use my YouTube channel different than a lot of other people do that do YouTube, because I just like to create things and share them with the community. So I'm just putting out there what I'm doing, what I'm interested in, and what I want to try out. Also with the content packs, that I'm selling on my channel, and then of course the Skillshare courses, stuff like that. And then now also the fundraising. So it's not usually the way people use YouTube, but for me it feels like how can I say, actually, like pretty natural, I would say, because it's just what I do. I do a lot of different things. I want to try a lot of different things, and people can use them if they like to, and if not, it's also okay if they don't use them. So yeah, that's yeah, I'm not sure if people maybe I don't want people to get confused about that. Of course, and before I start editing, the last topic now I want to talk about is you probably don't know that, but I'm also writing poetry. I do a lot of things. I also do music and stuff like that. And like one of my year resolutions for 2019 was to bring out the first collection of poetry, which I want to do like a self-publishing thing as an ebook, or better said, as a PDF. So that's also a thing I want to do this year. With a collection of maybe 30 different poems, stuff like that. It's not the classic poems that rhyme, like not house, mouse, rouse, blouse, stuff like that. It's more like, I don't know, more modern form, but it doesn't rhyme. It more like tells you something. Yeah, it's different. I should have prepared something to read maybe, but that's just a side note for the moment. Okay, let's get started maybe with the editing before I talk forever. Was there something else I wanted to say? Instagram tutorials? Yeah, maybe I should do like these Instagram pictures also as tutorials. I'm not sure about that. What is that? Instagram, blah, share, show. You can't share links in the chat, like, because of spammers and stuff like that. Photo manipulation, and don't have any ideas on top of the head to start. How should I start, and how would you approach it? That's actually a good topic. We can talk about that before we start photo editing. Like, the best way to get inspired is simply go to Pinterest. There we go. And just look at what other people do, and just like search for a topic, whatever you like. I don't know, what could it be? Like let's just say photo photo composition. There you go. So is there something interesting? There's a guy swimming in the forest, on the forest floor. There's some like birds coming out of a hat. Okay, that's maybe not the most amazing thing, but this is kind of interesting. You get a lot of inspirations, and the cool thing is, if you open something and scroll down, you get more stuff in that kind of way, as you can see. So this is really helpful in the way that this is built. Also, this kind of guy here with the wings in the in the back and like an apocalyptic kind of theme. Oh, this is pretty cool. Although I think this is more like makeup. I don't think this is photo editing. Holy moly. That's pretty scary. Okay, that's photo editing for sure. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not sure if this is good for the screen. If I can show stuff like that on stream, like really horrible things, but maybe I can. I don't know. There's some interesting things in here, so you can look through that and just figure out what you want to do. There's a lot of different, or like just try around, play around. Like these kind of things are also nice. You can build them from different layers. Like what I do mostly is like just use the pictures from Unsplash or other pages. And there you find a lot of inspiration. You look at things and you think, hey, I could maybe, I don't know, maybe you take this picture here and then you put yourself in the picture very small on the table, stuff like that. So you can get a lot of inspiration from just looking around what other people do on the internet. It's always a good start. Yeah. And also, like I said, with the Netflix covers, they have a lot of interesting styles there. I want to do also more maybe in that kind of direction. I think people enjoyed that video that I did about the cover. Let's have a look at the chat real quick. This is also shown. Okay, good. Capture one in Affinity. This picture has okay. Could you explain the matte feature? White of black. The matte feature. Is that in Affinity Photo? I don't know right now. Sorry. I have to look into that, what that actually does. I mean, matte painting normally is like in movies you have a background, like a static background, and then the actors are in front of that, so that's more like the matte kind of thing. But I have to look into that, what that does in Affinity Photo. By the chat, yeah. Tutorial creating custom brushes. I actually have made, if you search my channel for brushes, like let's go to my channel real quick. I'm not sure a lot of people know this function. By the way, there is a new design for YouTube. I'm not sure if you have it yet. I have it since I think today. It's kind of strange. It looks nice, but it's not really what I want from YouTube, you know, because normally I'm browsing around to see what I want to watch, and I want to see as many choices as possible on the screen while still being able to see like the thumbnails. And this, like, I have to scroll and scroll and scroll. It's not very comfortable to use, but yeah, okay, they have to do some changes sometimes. Anyways, what I wanted to say is when you go to my channel, you can see that here is a search function. It's very hidden. But when you click there, by the way, you probably don't see this. It's a plugin that's like giving me statistics about the channels that I'm visiting. But here you can go and just enter brush, and then it suggests video. And here it says like brushes explained, that explain the different functions. And here's also explaining different brush ideas. And I think I also explain how I created these brushes. And are those? Oh yeah, here I definitely explain how to do these brushes, where you have like doing ropes and stuff like that, and chains, and how to create that the chains connect while you draw with the brush, stuff like that. So yeah, sort of stuff in there. Okay, but like I said, this little like search icon up here, you click on that and then you can search the YouTube channel. Okay, let's go back to the chat, and then I should maybe start to do something. Copy the text and what? Multiple brush tips. Wait. What was multiple brush tips and textures and jitters for convincing natural media effects. Yeah, you can. I think I explained most of that in the video. Of course, also like, you have textures that you use for the tip, and then you have another texture that you use like as the surface of the canvas. And that is very important to make it look natural, to have a nice like linen texture or paper texture or stone texture, whatever you want to draw on, to make it look more natural. Okay. Levitation photo manipulation. I want actually to do that as a course. I prepared that like half a year ago, and then never came around to actually do that. But I still have the pictures, so I will do that as a Skillshare course because it's more like I want to include more things to explain how to do that. Okay. Good. All right. Yeah, let's do some editing, and we can look at the chat. I will put the chat down here so I can see it while I edit. And then let's start with the first like picture for Instagram, which I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. Wasn't there another thing coming out that I wanted to do a picture about? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's see. Let's find something that's inspirational, that's interesting, and create something. And yeah. Like I said, I didn't prepare anything at all. So this is like just seeing, oh wow, this is interesting here. What can come from just, yeah, creating things. Also a nice picture. You think if we combine these two, that could be interesting? Can try that. I want to download this first. Let's see. Oh, this is the wrong folder. Where is downloads? There's downloads. Okay, good. Okay, so, and also, by the way, I switched this over to be bigger. So now it's, the original size is 4,000 by 4,000 because I thought maybe someday in the future we can use it to print on shirts or something. I don't know. Or maybe a magazine wants to print something. I don't know. I thought it should be in a better resolution maybe. Again, the wrong folder. There we go. Let's use this. That's a nice effect. Of course, it's a bit too small. What was the other one? But this guy is too small here. Let's open this and see what else we can find in here. Oh, I already opened that. Okay, good. Photo bash. What is a photo bash again? I forgot about that. Photo bash. Whoops. What is photo bashing? Oh, where you use like all kind of pictures to build a scene. I want to do something like that, but I think I need some more like really seeing what other people do, and like it's a lot more complicated. It takes a lot more time than the usual like this kind of stuff that I do for Instagram. So I feel like I should be maybe a bit more prepared. Let's go for portraits here. Is there something interesting here? She is kind of nice with all that stuff going on behind her. Let's download that. Maybe find a quick one for our first picture. That would be nice. So we already have like a result. Okay, let's put that on top. Screen. Everything looks a bit. Let's stay with screen. Maybe reduce this a little bit. It's a bit too extreme. Wait. Let's duplicate her. And like the good thing is if I would do this as a tutorial, I explain all the steps, which right now I'm more concentrated on the process. And that's but like kind of the difference of like when you create it live, you have to be like more concentrated on what you're doing. So when I do a tutorial, of course, I prepare the work first and then do the tutorial. So I'm not like, I don't have to think about all the steps while I do that. Motion blur. Let's see. Let's make this with lines, maybe it's a bit softer. Okay. This all looks kind of strange. Doesn't look like I thought it would. What does the chat say? You should do a quick photo bash, do some cinematic bash involving characters, or make a Sonic. Yes, I wanna show you in a second. 1 second. Not really happy with any of these. Nothing of this looks actually like I want it to. Maybe if I also use the thing, motion blur on that one. Okay. Let's use gradient map. I'm always coming back to this combination of blue and pink, actually, you know? It's kind of maybe my favorite color combination. I don't know why. Let's see. I don't know, it doesn't really look like... One second. Like I want the stripes in there, but not taking so much away from her face. I'm not sure why it's not really doing what I want it to do. Should we do it differently maybe? Let's bring this back. That doesn't look good at all. I don't know. Wait, let's try something else. This is already rasterized, so let's make a selection here. Let's take this, just a small, whoop, this is not good. Just a small part here. Copy fill. Whoops, that was not the one I wanted. Okay, and now if I stretch it out, we have a long line of pixels. So let's see, maybe that is a bit better. We now blend that. Take away the darker streams here. That's actually more like I wanted it to be. Good, let's make a mask here and see maybe if we remove it a little bit here over the eyes. Seems a bit too much. Where's my mask? Why doesn't this do anything? Is there... what? Oh, the glasses are blue. Okay, well then I can't do much with the mask here. Okay, so that's that. But that is still a bit too much here, right? Let's see. Let's bring that back. Let's see the stretches left and right. Yeah, but I wanted to go up and down from like an upwards movement, which doesn't really look like super good right now, but maybe we can find some more interesting things. Let's do a second one down here with that part. Or maybe here with the flowers and stuff. Like so. Okay. Copy fill. Deselect. Stretch this out. Whoops. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do. So let's stretch this maybe up until here. And again, what was it here? Soft light. Set this also maybe to soft light. Okay, that's not too bad. And then reduce it again. Zip. So we only have like the brighter parts of the picture. Yeah, it's okay. Good. So now we have some. It's actually. It's not as much as I want. Oh, okay. Hard light. It's better. Although this is a bit thin here. It would be nice if this would maybe if I just duplicate that, put it more over here. Should I copy? Let's copy it again. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, cool. So let's combine all of those into a group and make a mask for the group. And then very nice big brush. Even bigger. That's a bit too big. Nope. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so because I don't want this to go all the way up. Wait, it's a bit, maybe I should make this a little smaller. No, that's too much. Reduce the opacity a bit. Okay, getting better. Let's see here again with this one. No. Wait a second. If I do it like that, bring this up here. There, it would be nice for the blend options to have an on and off setting, so I can see the difference. Let's click here and reset. So there is actually a difference, but it's kind of, you can't see it right away. So that's kind of, yeah, not as good as like having a preview kind of thing. Okay, good. I think this is going into a nice direction, right? Okay. I wish there weren't these reflections in her glasses, but yeah, well, what can we do? Maybe, let's see, Pixabay lens flare. Is it already enough like it is, or should we do some, wow, what are those? Okay, it's pretty intense. Oh, let's play around with these things. There's some stuff here. So, what is this? No? Maybe this one. Okay, there we go. So let's see what we can do with that. If any of those is interesting or not. Let's set them to screen. This one is kind of, yeah, let's see. Oh, we could, like she could look into that, right? Let's turn this around. Zip. It's a bit too much, right? It's a bit too crazy. That feels kind of unnecessary, that thing here. Meh. Is that interesting? It's probably too much, right? Yeah, that's too confusing. Okay, good. I think we are not using any of those. It's just like there's already too much going on in the picture as it is. Maybe that one. No. I thought it could be nice to have like something, because we have this up movement, to have something that moves to the side, but not really. Let's see. One thing I want to try. Sorry. Abstract. This one here. Let's see. Turn that around. Put it down here. Let's set that to. Oh. It's actually not too bad with these kind of stripes. Whoops. Let's. Am I in the wrong? Yeah, I'm the right one. Reduce that. Push this up here. You have just the stripes. Good. Can actually recolor them to blue. Let's see. Let's go with this real quick. Duplicate, hide one of them, and then I thought again doing this kind of blur thing here. Oh, where is it? There is motion blur. Okay, good. Push that down maybe a little bit. Is that too much? Where's the thing with her glasses? This is the one. Why doesn't it change the color? Oh, I was in the wrong layer. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go in here, make another recolor adjustment. Delete. Let's put this in a group, and then let's make a rectangle over this. Let's see, gradient. Let's use the gradient tool. Zip. Okay. Oh, we have the gradients over here. Ooh. Should I put this over all of the picture maybe? It's not what I wanted, but it looks good. So happy accidents sometimes. Yeah, okay, we get some interesting things here. Maybe use that one. I already used it like in the last thing, like the video yesterday, but why not? As if it looks good, why not? Okay, so maybe okay, let's have a look at the chat real quick before we go on editing this, or finishing it, better said. Hey again, missed 30 minutes. Hi, Chinny. Thanks for joining. Thank you very much. Do you usually listen to music while editing? Usually I do, like not always, but sometimes. But not while I stream because of copyright issues. So that's the thing. I want to stream more often, Walt. So yeah, but I have to see about that. Yeah, I need to go get more comfortable with streaming. Like I think I'm more relaxed every time I do it, so that's pretty good. Looks better. Thank you very much, Patricia. I think the bouquet on top is too busy. Yes, although this is part of the original picture, I can't remove that. Hey Dave, how are you doing? The vertical stripes from the bottom look interesting. I like it. Thank you very much. Kind of looks like she gets beamed out of her car. Yes, I want to go. I was going for like this kind of beaming look. Do you know the artist Sigma Polke? Yes, I know him. He's very nice modern artist. Would be fun idea to use one of his paintings or the work of another fine artist to inspire compositions in the style of. That could be pretty interesting, actually. Yeah, that's true. That's interesting. Thank you, Mark, for the suggestion. Why do you have the hard cut in the middle of the picture? I think it's quite disturbing. The hard cut? What kind of hard cut? Is there something I'm not seeing? Is there a hard cut? Is there an edge somewhere that I'm not seeing right now? Wait a second. Anyways, I want to clean up the thing here a little bit. So maybe make these a little bit shorter. Also, I want to duplicate them and make them a bit longer again, and then reduce the opacity a lot, like maybe like this. And maybe have another recolor adjustment in here so that the one in the background is maybe a little bit darker. A different color. Like that. Okay, good. What else? This is the one. What is this actually? Oh, this is where she's completely blurred over all of the picture. Maybe we should leave that out. Maybe it's a bit too much, huh? Can bring this in more. Although, I like the shine. Let's try differently. I will make a live filter for Gaussian blur. I hope this doesn't break my, because sometimes it breaks Affinity Photo if you do that. So let's blur this. Preserve alpha, yes. And then you set this up so only the highlights are showing. It's like a what is the name of that? I forgot the name of the effect. Oh, and you have to set it to screen. Forgot about that. It's actually better, right? Is it better than this one? Yeah, maybe. Although this has some qualities I like too. So maybe make a mask on that one and then reduce the effect it has on her face, because that is way too intense. Oh, but we can keep the effect over here, so maybe that's not too bad. Wait, let's make another mask. Make this opacity maybe 30%. But it's better. Let's zoom out. It's a lot of stuff going on in the picture, but it's kind of nice. One thing I wanted to try is to use this and recolor these kind of stripes. I should save at some point before I lose all of the stuff. One second. Let's rather use selective like color balance. Okay, there we go. Let's see. It's actually worse than the other one. Okay, let's keep that one. Is it better when they are a little bit darker from the blue? You know what? I was just thinking, do we have something nice in here? Should we put something like that into the stuff like of her eyes? Or is that kind of cheesy if we put something like that here? I should really save now. Instagram, let's call this 18. I'm not sure if this is picture 18, probably not. Beamed. Reconnected successfully. Okay, cool. I hope I'm still live. I don't know. Am I still live? Oh my god. Am I still live? Hello? Can you still hear me? Oh god. I hope so, because it's already reconnected, so, and I can see myself on the video, so I think, yeah, okay, you're live. Okay, perfect, good. So, what do you think about if we put some of those in here? Maybe above and below her glasses. If that is kind of interesting. I don't know. Let's see. Let's use the brush to reduce the stuff a little bit here. Whoop. Okay, and then we need to duplicate that. Put it over here. Second glasses. And then we actually need to duplicate it again to put this down here. And again. Nope. That didn't work at all. Let's see. There's my brush. Okay. That's a little bit smaller. Which one are those? So those are a bit too intense. Why isn't this? Oh, I'm using the wrong ones. Okay, good. So, okay, there I have to paint over the mask also a little bit here. And then, is that the right one? No, that's the wrong one. Okay, I guess this is the right one. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, and then again, use all of those, put them into a group, and then recolor again for the 100th time. Let's put this in here. Oh my god. Oh no! Affinity Photo is leaving me alone. No. Okay, it's breaking. Doesn't work. Okay, we will rasterize this and hope it works. Kind of. Screen, recolor. So that should be easier. Let's see. Does do nothing because it's turned off. There we go. It somehow moved a little bit to the left, I think, or not? Like, is there just too much stuff going on here suddenly, right? Am I imagining things or no? So like that. Does that make sense or does it look stupid? I think it's okay, right? Good. Okay. I think we will keep that. Let's go and say we are done with that. Just to have produced something. I think that's kind of good. Okay, cool. Good. Okay. Let's see what the chat says. Yes, the stream will be saved automatically and put on the channel, basically, so you can watch it afterwards, no problem. There is some text. Perhaps use masking to wave the word of phrase into the image. To weave the word or phrase into the image. Alles verschwommen? Is my what? But the stream, check it. Check the quality of your stream. You can set it. It should be below the window. There should be a setting for the quality. Maybe it jumped to a lower quality or something. I don't know, because it should be 1080p. If it's not, that would be very strange. I can't really see from here. More info is lower than recommended bitrate. Stream bitrate. The stream bitrate is a bit low, but I think it should be good enough. Is it not good enough? Let's see. What is the stream? Oh, why is it low res? I don't understand. Let's 1 second. I just check the cable real quick. Okay, I hope the stream is still there. If you reset, the quality gets back to normal. Reset the quality on my side or on your side? Because here I don't know how to reset the quality. No idea. Stream health, what does this do? Stream status good. Warning. Stream health is excellent. I have no idea what I can do right now. Okay, yeah, so yeah, switch from auto to 1080p, and then like Mark said, thank you for checking that, and that it should be good again. Hopefully, I don't know. Good. All right, let's say I think I have already saved that. Okay, so that that should be good. Okay, let's close that. So we have our first work done. And we can go on to the second one. Good. Okay. What time is it, by the way? 8. Oh, we only have streamed for 1 hour? Really? 1 hour and 8 minutes. Wow. I thought it was a lot longer. Okay. There we go. Oh, and I have to bookmark. Yeah. So I can name the author, like the photographer of that picture. Good. Okay. So we've done the first work. Let's do some more chatting, maybe. A little break, a little creative break. Oh no, I closed the chat. Oh my god. Pop out, there we go. There's the chat again. Okay. Oh, can the live chat, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That kind of messages here. Can I close that? No. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Yeah. So, was there something else I wanted to talk about? I don't know. I think I talked about everything beforehand. So I hope the stream quality is getting back to quality again. Yeah. Good. So I want to do a couple of more pictures. So I have some more for the next days for the channel. And yeah, let's see. On food photos, I have not really any experience with food photos, I have to say. So I can't really do much in that area. I can see what others do. I have planned for a longer time to work with other people, but it's kind of hard to get them, especially here, because like in Austria, everyone speaks German. Of course, I want them to speak English in the chat, so a lot of people don't really feel comfortable with that. If they are not feeling like they have good English. So although they probably have, I don't know, it's probably just being shy about that. Anyways, but like working together with other people, other creators would be nice. About in the areas where I don't have much experience. That's a cool picture too. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, I thought she was like floating on top of the van, but she's standing there. That's pretty cool. Oh, do we have like a floating? Let's see. Floating. What kind of floating pictures do we have? If you have some questions, put them in the chat. So that guy here is floating a little bit. Oh, there's more. Is this guy? It's like I saw a really cool picture, a drawing actually, a painting about floating guys. Let's give it a quick try. I'm probably not going to finish it, but let's see. A recreation of the, or maybe I can find the artwork. Where is it? There's a bunch of guys who float over a road, and a guy's getting out of the car looking at them. Maybe you know the artist. I don't know the artist right now, but it's a pretty cool work. Don't remember right now. I don't know how to search for that right now. Let's see. Road. Fog. Some guys here. That would be pretty scary, huh? It's kind of nice. Let's collect some pictures that could be interesting for that. Yeah. Ooh. That could be interesting. Wait, let's use this. Download. And then I want to download that guy. And let's put this in here. Where are, oh, okay. Downloads. Road. Boom. There we go. Okay. Let's give me a center line and another center. Good. Yeah, it's okay. Good. Let's place the guy in here. Make him smaller, of course. So let's see, it should be actually not too hard to select this guy, right? The selection brush is up here. Although I can probably just blend him with the background because it's like almost the same background, so shouldn't be a problem with that either. Where's the chat? Wait. Where's the chat window? Okay, let's put this down here so I can read that. Broke. Okay, 1 second. Let's make some refinements here. Here in the middle. Yeah, it looks good enough. Okay, let's make a mask because I don't want to like. Oh, okay. That looks already pretty good. I forgot. Wait, I will pull out the mask and then I will put this in a group. Boom. And then I will put the mask on top of it. And then no, I can't. I thought I can move around the picture and the mask stays in place, which it does. But of course, the guy, yeah, will be behind the mask. So that was not very useful. Whoop, that's not good. Okay, although I can just rasterize because I don't need the rest, right? Rasterize, boom. Okay, so we have just the guy, that's good. All right, so what else do we want to do here? I thought about maybe making this guy really dark. Not what I want to do. Like in a way that you can't really see the guy himself. Let's duplicate this and then hide one of those and then use this kind of light thing here. Lighting. Where's the light going? Is it only visible when you have some kind of brightness in the picture? No, there's some light. Okay. Why is it... Am I doing wrong? Oh, because... Okay, cancel. Let's rasterize this. It's probably because of the curve adjustment, right? Because it's kind of the curve adjustment. It makes it darker, although I try to lighten it up. Probably. Let's see if now it's better. No, it's not better. I don't know what's going on. Okay, forget about that. Okay, let's use a brush. It's probably a lot simpler. Just white, or not just white, just use this kind of color here. Make it real big. And I'm not seeing my brush. There it is. Okay, good. Let's make a new layer. Okay. This guy's a little bit in the fog. Let's remove these kind of help guides. It's a bit too much at the moment. Wait, when I duplicate this And then I set this to screen. It's actually a lot better. Okay. It's my favorite new trick actually. Doing an effect with a layer and then duplicating it and setting it to screen. Sometimes it creates a really nice light for some reason. I really enjoy that. It's very easy and quick. Let's see if I pull this down a bit more. Is that better? Or is it better when it's smaller? Like so. So the feet are darker. But I think maybe like this is a bit more mysterious, right? He feels more like floaty if the legs are also bright. Okay. What does the chat say? 1 second. Boom. There you go. Rechte Maustaste drücken und neu Start gehen. Dann ist alles wieder okay. Rechte Maustaste drücken und neu starten gehen. You mean about the chat? Sorry, about the stream? But where? Or, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is about, sorry. The STR key near the book. Oh, yeah. Did I say that right now, STRG? No. The control key, right? Did I say STRG in the stream? I used to say that in my first tutorial videos because I completely forgot that the keyboard is different. It's a different language, of course. And STRG is the German version. Yeah. Same stuff called. Really? Let's check this. Oh yes! Hey, thank you. This is the picture. Oh, this is such a good picture. Let's go. I like this picture so much. It's so creepy. This is the picture. This is the picture I was talking about. Thank you. Yeah, that is like amazing, huh? That could be like a really cool. I like this would be like from a Netflix movie or something. I hope they do something like that. This looks so great. Looks so amazing. I like these kind of apocalyptic, kind of strange, like I don't know. This kind of scenery is really, really cool. Thank you for telling me the name of the artist. Really good. Yeah, sorry. Like it's kind of like what was I going to say? A spam protection with no links. He's an Austrian, really? Holy crap! Okay, so maybe I can reach out to him so we can talk. Maybe he wants to do an interview for the channel. That would be awesome. That would be really great. I really like his work, especially this picture here. Okay, let's go back to my version. That is way not that good. Way worse. But anyways, you have to start somewhere. Okay, first thing first, I want to change the light. So another of my favorite tricks that I showed in the last video, by the way, is just to use my color gradient here. Boom. You can do some really cool stuff. By the way, this is also really nice. Like how it takes the guy and like turns him into green. It's also interesting. All right. You can, like with accidents, you can do so much interesting things, right? Okay, let's delete this point here. Wow, okay. Like this maybe. Yeah, a little darker, brighter. This is better. Okay, good. So we don't have too much color in the blue. Not too happy basically. Okay. Do we need to do something else? I want to actually try to copy the guy like in the other picture. Let's see if we do a copy of him, maybe resize him. Whoops. Okay. Put that in the back. And then we would need to Yeah, it doesn't look as good, right? Okay, and here you see that it's transparent, so that doesn't really maybe, wait a second, let's delete those again, make a copy of this, go in here and then just cut off the arms and bend them down. Or can I just bend them down? We will try. We will see how good the technology is in here. What was the name of that filter? Oh god, distort, deform? Was it deform? Let's see. Oh yeah, it is deform. Okay, cool. So wait, and then we make some points here so we don't move that stuff here. Am I in the right layer? Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Good. Okay, so now I think I should hold a shift key. Yeah, and I can select multiple buttons. Oh, but I can't rotate them. I can move them. I can do some really spooky things with that. But I can't rotate them. This is a function that they are missing. Can do some really like okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, so let's see if we can just maybe 1 second. Take this, maybe cut in here like so, and then if I set my rotation point here, it looks not very natural. Okay. No, that's not good. Oh, where's my... Okay, there we go. Oh no, did I move the other thing? No, that's still in place. Okay, good. Okay, one more try, because I don't want to spend too much time on that. Maybe let's just copy this stuff here. Copy and then delete the other thing and then copy it in here as a separate layer. And then also cut off this side. Boom, like that. Because the other arm is bent like in a very strange angle, so not a very strange angle, but for what we want to do. I thought to maybe just get the arm down here to the side. Does it actually? Yeah, the thumbs are on the outside. That's correct. Good. So let's put this over here. Layer. Oh my god. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So if we delete this stuff here, hardness. Oh, my cat is here, wants to talk. Pelusa. Was denn? Okay. That doesn't good look. Doesn't look very good. Or does it? I don't know. Really, we just need the guy for the background, so let's group this real quick. Let's see. I just want the guy for the background, so it shouldn't be too sorry, I'm wasting time right now. This is totally not how you should do that. What is going on? Why is this? Oh, because it's gray. Okay. Good. Well, it's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. Good. So the next thing we need to have is to make this guy a lot more gray. So maybe I just copy this here, or maybe I think I paint over the guy. It's probably a better idea. Let's make a new layer here, and I think this was the gray color that we used originally. I'm not sure. Make the brush bigger again, and hardness 0, and we can actually leave it. No. Wait a second. Let's put this in a group again. Put this in here also. On top of it. No. Okay. So now if we take this guy and just resize that. I know it has a kind of this stupid shine around it, so I will fix that in a second. I think I will simply just, whoops, okay, I wasn't, yeah, this is what I want to do. Okay, so we have a mask here. Let's put it on the fog. There we go. And maybe blur that a little bit. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay. And then make it a little bit bigger. Where is my center point? There's the center point. What the? Okay, this is totally not what I was expecting it to do. Why are you not doing what I want? Okay, let's make this a little bit smaller here. Or should I make it a lot bigger? Like this? Maybe that's the better solution, to make it really big. So wherever the guy is, he has a good like aura around it. Okay, cool. So where's the chat, by the way? Did I close the chat? No, the chat is here. Okay. Yeah, oh, that's a good point. Creative exploration never wastes time. That is a good mantra to have, yes. Very good. The arms are too short. Are they? Maybe a little bit. How long is an arm? Where is his... I think my cat wants outside. 1 second. Yes, they are too small. Okay, so let's just resize them real quick. I think this is a normal arm's length, right? Wait. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's okay. That's okay, good. All right, so let's turn on the fog. Boop. Oh, the guy is, this guy needs to be in front. Okay, good. Okay, this starts to look a lot better now. I want this guy to be a lot smaller. Should we have them all on the same? Let's see. And now if we make more of those, put them even smaller and then a little bit down. What height should they be? I'm not a bit. That's not bad, huh? That is not bad at all. These guys here are a bit too, like, we should see them a bit more. Is that the right guy? Yeah. All right. I think that's pretty awesome, huh? Should this guy maybe be a bit higher than the others? Where is he? There. Maybe like this. How would the perspective be in that case? There you go here, and then probably he would be a bit higher, and those would be a bit higher too. These guys here, or left and right. Like that. No. And then all of the others would be a bit lower, I think, or not? Like so. Is that? Looks a bit better, right, from the perspective. Although now we have this kind of pretty intense shine here over everything. Let's duplicate this one. Pull it down a bit more. Nope. Nope. Is that too much? Too much fog now? Okay, let's delete that one, make a new layer and just brush in some more fog down here on the sides. Reduce that a little bit. Bigger brush. Nope. Yeah, I would say that's good, right? I think we have a winner. Or I would say that's done. I don't want to, I could add some more stuff, but I think that would take away from what we have so far. All right, where's the chat? Boop, there we go. The vanishing point, well, I think from the perspective of the camera, I would say probably somewhere here. So, yeah, it should be some kind of... It's probably not completely correct, but I think it's good enough. The head should be the same level. No, I don't think so. Because we are lower. We are like not on street level, but we are certainly not on the same level as their heads. You know, so like when you are, how can I explain? I don't know. Like when you or something is higher than you are. Where's my, okay, I can't see myself right now. So you can look on the things, they like change from the position. So only if it's exactly on the eye side, it's everything is the same height. Although we have that with the legs right now, but I don't know. Some rope things. What do you mean with rope things? Reminds me of Death Stranding. Is there something like Death Stranding like that? By the way, what do you think about that game? Because I watched some videos about the gameplay, and all I could see so far, I'm sure there's more in there, but all I can see so far is that you're this guy and you deliver boxes to NPCs through the landscape. And it's like ghosts, and you have to fight the ghosts a little bit, but I don't know. I thought it would be more than a delivery kind of service game. It's a bit strange. Maybe there's something more to it. I will buy it in, yeah, when it goes to like the $9.99 bin on PlayStation. You have to wait some years. But I don't think it's a cover like that, right? Death Stranding cover art. That would be interesting. I mean, they have all this kind of blue stuff. That's really like the blue thing. The blue look is very fashionable right now with movies. Also with Star Wars, has the same blue kind of color, which is interesting because it's kind of this. It is a sci-fi look, but it's more like a depressing and cold sci-fi look. If you compare it towards like the sci-fi look we had in the past. With movies like Aliens or stuff like that, we have this kind of like black and green, which of course was inspired by the screens back there. But I've always thought that this kind of combination of having green as the color is more energetic and forward thinking and inspiring, and the blue is like a little bit too cold and like more like depressing and sucking the energy. Star Wars Ray scene. Is there like when you look at this here, for example, the blue is very like cold. You don't feel like you want to be there. It's or this one, it's wet and it's cold and it doesn't feel very comfortable, you know. So yeah, but this is kind of the sci-fi color at the moment. I have the feeling you see really a lot of movies using that kind of blue thing. Of course, also Prometheus was using. Let's look at that. Prometheus, which actually, I don't know why a lot of people didn't like the movie. I thought it was really great. Also, the other movies afterwards that were really good successors, could you say, for the Alien series, because I got of course into a very different direction. You have also this kind of blue, although this blue is a lot more friendly, a lot more colorful and kind of like forward thinking, and this blue is a bit more depressing. So yeah, but you can see in a lot of scenes also here you have this kind of blue in there. Oh, let's compare this, by the way, real quick to Alien Egg scene. Let's see, because there's also fog in there. Oh well, what kind of blue is that? Let's compare those. Where's the Star Wars thing? Did I close that? Star Wars Ray scene. 1 second. There's this. Where is the fight scene? This is very like fun candy kind of blue. One second, sorry. Star Wars 2019. Getting sidetracked here. The Rise of Skywalker. Okay. Rise of Skywalker, not cast. Scene. I just want to compare the blues between these two. One second. So this, but this is not how it looks in the film, right? Okay, so here we have some blue. Yeah, some blue. It's pretty similar actually. It's interesting. I thought it was different, but of course this is also a depressing scene here with the eggs and stuff, like dangerous. Although, was it like that or was it like that? I think I rather remember it like this, and maybe this is a remade kind of thing here with the blue. Was it that blue? When she is there, I think this is the second movie. I think it was more like this, right? With all the steam and stuff, why would it be blue? She's not outside. There's no reason why you could have had like this kind of blue light down there. Doesn't make too much sense. So I think this is actually the scene from the movie. So it wasn't blue at all, after all. Yeah. Anyways, so let's go back to the picture. Sorry, wasting or like investing, exploring. Okay, let's go into the chat. Oh yeah, Game of Thrones also has blue. Yeah. With the what are they called? They are not called walkers, right? This is Walking Dead. What are they called? The blue, the frozen guys? I don't remember. They were pretty cool. The design of them was pretty cool. A video game cover. Yeah, if it includes pictures like photos, that would be good. Of course, if it's 3D art, I can't really do that because I don't know how to do 3D art. But okay, let's save this real quick. But yeah, cover things like I did the one video about the Netflix film. I want to do more of those. So yeah, and like with this, it was also very interesting to do that. Let's save this. Let's call it 19. What could we call it? I don't know. Let's call it Lost Youth. I don't know why, but youth. Okay. Boom. Doesn't make sense, but doesn't have to. That's the good about art. The good thing about art. Okay, there we go. So we have this picture now. Oh, by the way, I should, before I forget it, I need to bookmark this one so I remember to put the name of the guy in here and also this guy here. Boom. Okay. Right. So we have done 2 pictures so far. What time is it? 150. Hey, that's pretty good. Not even 150. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's kind of the White Walkers. Yes, the White Walkers. Really, really nice. Let's have a look at those also. White Walkers. Yeah, I really like the design of those. Especially this guy here. This guy was really, don't we have a bigger resolution for that guy? This one. No, this is, someone drew this, I think. Yeah, this picture here. This is a very intense picture here. I really like that. And also the glowing blue eyes. This is so nice. And especially him, maybe I don't know about the others. He, especially in this picture, he looks like he's underwater. This makes it kind of like frozen and how do you say, not drunk, but drowned, frozen and drowned somehow, I think, a little bit. He isn't really drowned, but it looks a little bit like it's underwater. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Very nice design. Very awesome. Okay. Good. Oh, wow. People dressing up like that. Impressive. Okay, cool. Good. Okay. Yeah, I want to do one more picture at least. Let's close this, open a new one here. But also do some chatting. Okay. By the way, I would take 1 minute to quickly make a cup of coffee and then come back, like instant coffee. I'm back in a second. Yeah, don't go away. I will be back in a second. I wish I could play something. In the meantime, I don't have anything prepared. I will be back in 1 minute or less. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, I'm coming back. 1 second. There we go. Weep. All right. Okay, I'm back again. Good. Yeah, the kitty. The kitty is happy to be outside and get some food. Okay. Let's put it here. Good. Oh, coffee. Oh, that's good. Okay. Good. So let's get back to creating. Ooh. Let's see what else we can find as an inspiration on Unsplash. It's so nice to just go there and wow. This is also interesting. This guy really does interesting, cool pictures. Although this doesn't load right now. There we have it. Holy crap. And the interesting thing about that is if you look at that, and I'm pretty sure that this is done digitally. If it's done like with oil paints, yeah, that would be even more impressive. But the interesting thing is that the artist can do it in that kind of quality because of digital painting, because doing this in oil paint would be really incredibly hard to do, but with digital tools you get a lot of benefits from that, and of course it's a lot quicker. You can correct anything at any time, so it makes it a lot more fluent, and this is why people can push out these amazing quality pictures. like really quickly also sometimes, like some of them are like a whoop, and then 2 hours later they're finished with the kind of painting like this. If you do this in oil, you probably take 2 months to make a painting like that, but it's extremely impressive. And of course you can base it on pictures or photographs and stuff like that. That's a really cool picture. Very nice. Maybe we should try something like that. Hey, let's get inspired by this. Search for boat. Boat? No, that's not how you write boat, right? Boat. Boat. There we go. Oh, there we have something like that. Okay. Let's see, maybe... Oh, this is a yacht? I don't like the blue. Ooh. That's a good one. The water is very shallow. That's a problem. But let's look for bones. And see. It's kind of interesting here. Ooh. Maybe fish bones. Let's see. Fish bones. Ooh. Isn't that what we are looking for? Okay, that's a good start. Well, let's see. Is there more like a skeleton? Yeah, skeleton is actually a good word to use here. Skeleton. There we go. Did I write it wrong? Let's check Google. Skeleton with K, really? I would have thought it's with C. What is this? Probably some kind of tourist huts or something. Well, we can go with those and just see where this takes us. Let's take this picture here. It has a nice kind of dynamic, I think. And then take this picture here and see where this takes us. If we can do some interesting stuff with that. Oh, whoop, okay. First the boat, make that a little bit bigger. Boom. Okay, whoops. And then the bones. Bloop, there we go. Okay. So now let's see if we just blend this on top of it. Just to get like a quick idea. Oh, did I? Okay, I did it for the wrong picture. Okay. That wasn't good. I was wondering why it didn't work. Maybe. Huh? Let's see for the other pictures we have. download this real quick, give this a try. No, this is like, you can see it has too much depth. It's not flat enough from the bones. So this would be flat enough. Let's recolor it. Actually not quite sure how this would actually need to look to be like, feel like it's in there. Maybe try black and white. Whoop, that's the wrong one. No, no. Duplicate this, rasterize, average blur, bloop, okay. This is actually, does this change the picture or not? Not really. I don't want to painstakingly like select all of the elements of the bones here, you know? So I thought maybe we can just blend it somehow, but like going in here and selecting all of these details, that would be like taking forever. So that's, and this has these holes here, so that doesn't really look like something. Maybe we can find another boat picture where the water is not that shallow, because that's really like a big problem here to combine it with anything. Let's see if we find something better. There's also pretty shallow. There's one, but it doesn't really look that interesting. Maybe we should go for another theme, I don't know. Where's the chat? I should put the chat down here so I can look at it more often. 1 second. Hey Andreas, hi, how are you doing? Hi Emmanuel, thanks for joining. I'm just looking for some pictures. We've already created 2 pictures so far, and I'm searching for something interesting like, aha! There's one with nothing behind it, so that's pretty good. Let's try that one. Let's delete the other stuff here. Place this. Too small. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. This is also nice, of course. guy with the rowing boat. This is also nice here, but he's not moving. Okay, more coffee, sorry. Okay, let's search for a shark. If the shark is like upside down, it doesn't make really sense, right? Would be a bit strange. So we would have to have a photo of a shark. Oh, from top down, basically, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's a stupid idea and we do something else. I don't know. Let's just give it a small try and then. So if we take this picture, let's see, and we put it below the boat, would that be interesting or not? Of course, minus the other fish that we are there right now, but is that something that's interesting or is it maybe not so interesting? I don't know. Maybe it's a bit too cheesy, huh? Let's refine it real quick. I don't know if Prometheus. I like Prometheus actually. I don't know. It's of course it wasn't. It wasn't what you would expect initially from the movie, of course, because it's very different to Alien. But I'm not like if they do something for a movie, I don't expect them to do the same exactly same thing, but a new version of that, because that's like it would be satisfying to the urge of getting more of the same, but at the same time it wouldn't like progress into something new. You know what I mean? So if they take some artistic freedom and create something that goes into a different direction that we would expect, and like maybe bend the story into something new, that could also be interesting. So yeah, it wasn't, of course, it wasn't as good as the original movie, but where the other films, like I think that the first Alien was really good and the second was really good, maybe even a little bit better than the first one, but the third one with the colony of the prisoners, it was kind of I don't know, not my favorite one. I found the Prometheus movie to be more entertaining than the third Alien movie with the prison planet, because that was a little boring, I think, if I remember it right. My favorite one is actually the second one, because there's a lot of interesting things going on, of all the dynamics and between the characters and all this kind of thing, and how the time progressed, and you get more of a view into the actual how evil the corporation is and stuff like that. But the first one, of course, was also amazing. Okay, let's work a little bit more on this here. Maybe put this on top and try to blend that. So let's duplicate this and then do the good old blur average, so we have it just as a solid color. And then of course I forgot to turn it. Oh, okay, that's good. So that still worked. Okay, surprisingly enough, this does not work as well as I intended it to do. So let's delete that again. Let's make a gradient here. So I've kind of like when they come up with new ideas and give us like new things to think about in a movie environment, and not just wow, this is completely hiding. Okay, actually I want to maybe add some more texture to the surface of the sea. It's a bit boring at the moment. Can we find a picture just of the surface? Or maybe I use, where was this other picture? This one. Maybe I use that. Let's see if that works. If it doesn't work, no problem. Place that here. Oh, that's, why is that so small a resolution? Okay. Interesting. Maybe make this normal, put this on top, and use the good old, wait a second, use the good old blend ranges to remove the sea. There we go. Ah, that works good. Yes. Ah, blend ranges, some of my favorite tools is blend ranges. Can do so like bloop and you're there, like really fast. Actually, I'll make this like that maybe. Okay, good. So have I been on the wrong layer? No. Okay, good. I was like, please don't. Should we, I don't know, wait a second. I thought maybe put the fish on top, but what would be a good way to blend the fish? I mean, this hard light thing is not too bad actually. And then maybe let's make a although like it's, we can hardly see the fish now, huh? It's a bit too much going on. That's really like some white. No. There's some gray. Okay, maybe there's a bit too much going on here. We could try that I make a new layer here, pick the color. Okay. Brush. Brush a little bit over all of that stuff here. And then use I darken. Okay, let's hide all of this, and then I will make a right click, merge visible, so everything is in one layer, and then we hide all these layers, and then we make the fish visible again. Good. Although, maybe, let's see. Okay. Now we need to do something. Let's duplicate this and then make it screen. No. 1 second. I want it to be a bit brighter. Let's have a look in here. Bit more color. That's not what I want to do. And then curves. Okay, 1 second. No. Okay. I'm actually not quite sure how to put that fish in here so it doesn't look like crazy, and at the same time you can still see it nice in a nice way. So I mean, this is not too bad, but it's kind of okay, this is too much. Select the brush here and reduce it and rotate that, make it a bit smaller. Am I in the right layer? Yeah. No, that's not good. So what I'm doing is like I want to make it like it looks like he's deeper in the water on some edges. Maybe like that. Okay. Let's make another layer here. Make this completely white. And then I'm just going to brush in here a little bit. Give this a harder edge. Okay. What? Why is this? Wait, make it gray. Okay, that's better. Good. So it's a little trick, by the way. Like here, I blend this with hard light or with soft light, stuff like that. All these kind of light things. When you set something to 50% gray, it doesn't do anything. So this is when I paint over this area. This is like there's nothing below that. So you can then again like see the original colors of the boat. So that's pretty handy to have. And if you make it darker, it's getting darker. So we can do it a little bit darker, maybe like this. Can see. So now the blend mode picks it up a little bit, and it's getting a little bit darker. Okay, cool. So what I want to do now is actually, where's my line? There's the pen tool. Do I want to do it with the pen tool? No. Let's do it with those. Triangle should be good enough. Or let's see. Let's make a triangle here. No, okay. Convert to curves. Then I bend this outwards here. Put this up here. I just want to make a copy of the shape of the boat, like a little bit of copy, not completely 100%. Good. Put this down here. Snapping. Like this. That's good enough. Okay. All right. So fill color. Whoops. Fill color black. Move this over here. A little bit to the side. And then I want to blur that. Whoop. Like that maybe. Okay. I think we want to move this below the gradient. It's picking up a little bit of the color. Maybe I want to adjust this a little bit. Like so. That is good. Let's rasterize this. Bloop. Yes, preserve the effects, please. And then we have to remove it over here because there's nothing below that. Okay, let's see. It's not the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Let's make another layer here. Maybe we can paint. Oh, wait a second. Let's paint some darker colors on the head of our fish because this looks a little bit too opacity like that. Wait, set this to darken, yeah. Why is there? Okay. Does this do anything? To make it a little bit more visible. Is that good or is it boring? Is it like an interesting picture or is it like, I don't know. I'm kind of... Motion blur to the fish. Does it swim that fast, you think? We can try. Let's duplicate this layer here. And then rasterize it. And then filter, blur, motion blur to the side. It's actually a good idea, I think. Let's apply that. And maybe if we push this over a bit to the left. Yeah, but then the shape isn't as visible, right? It's a good idea, but it's kind of less visible if I do that. If I maybe just a little bit. I don't know. No, maybe let's make the second layer here and just brush in a little bit. Whoa. I don't know. No. It kind of makes it less visible. Wait, let's check the chat real quick. Have you ever had CPU problems with the Windows version of Affinity software? Affinity isn't. Affinity Photo is like a bit like when you have a lot of layers, it gets pretty hungry for the how do I say, the memory. So that could slow it down quite a bit. I'm not sure if I had CPU problems, but I also I bought a new computer to be being able to create the pictures and stream at the same time. So with my older computer, with the laptop where I did the first part of my tutorials, like the first 100 tutorials or something, it got pretty slow at some point. So I also had to do pictures in lower resolution and with easier effects and stuff like that. So yeah, it's always good to have, like, of course, a newer computer to run it smoother. You might want to duplicate the fish for more contrast. We can do that, but maybe it gets too dark. What else? Can you compensate an airplane wing into the foreground somehow? An airplane wing? Why would we have a third, like, actor in this scene? An airplane wing? We could add a cloud, maybe. That would be interesting. Let's duplicate the fish real quick, if that does something. Boom shakalaka. Didn't do much. I think the fish is already pretty dark. Why didn't it do something? It's at normal? Wait, rasterize that. Put it maybe higher. Ah, there we go. Oh, and this takes away the shadow, so let's put the shadow back on top. Oh, but this is only because this reduces the depth kind of drawing that I did. So if we maybe just reduce that a little bit, Maybe that was a bit too intense. Yeah, let's do it like that. Like so. Okay. Turn this on again. Maybe if we set this to darken or something. Oh, color dodge. Gives some interesting effects. Looks like there's light shining onto the fins. That's kind of interesting. Is that better with the color dodge thing where you have this kind of light here, so a bit mysterious? Maybe reduce it from the head, but this part here and this part here is nice. Here it's a bit cheesy maybe. Let's add a mask. Paint this out real quick. Set this to black. How is that? Is it better like this? Or is it better like this? Because the highlight that it gets on the fins is kind of cool, huh? It's kind of nice. Okay. Let's search for a cloud real quick. Whoops, spitting on my display. It's not good. Cloud. Does a cloud look the same from the side and from the top? Probably not, right? Because you would have some kind of like the light is coming from the wrong direction, probably. Yeah, why not give it a try? Why not? Okay, let's see. Bloop. Download. Put it in here. And this could also give some more contrast to the picture. It's a bit like let's see, like that. And then again, the good old blend ranges. Yep. Remove that, push this up, and there we have some smooth clouds. Good. So that maybe adds some depth to the picture. Make it a little bit bigger. Rotate this a little bit. Or do you mean like a plane, because this would make like an additional like ability to have a size, like an idea of the size of what is going on in the picture? How is that with the clouds? Is that good? Is that interesting or not? This cloud is a little bit dark. They are all a little bit dark, huh? Wait a second. What? 1 second. Okay. Let's see. I was thinking maybe adding a dog, but maybe that's not a good idea. I don't know. And also, it's kind of hard to find. There's this one. Hmm. Is this called a dock or is it called something else? This part here. Because a dock is like more like a bigger thing, right? Where's the chat? Wisps in the foreground. Yes, the clouds. So okay. Didn't I read that with the clouds? Extremely depth. You should check chat more often. Come on. I think I covered everything that was written so far. It's not. You should write more so I can read more. A sun ray. What about a sun ray? How would I put a sun ray in here? I would see like a sun ray if it's from the side, so you can see the sun ray, but how does a sun ray look if it comes from top down? Oh. I'm not sure. And maybe we leave it like that. I mean, there's already a lot going on in the picture now with the clouds. The clouds was a pretty good idea. So thank you for suggesting that. Put these a little bit down here for the balance. This one up here is kind of okay, I think. Should we leave it like that? It's kind of okay. Good. What does the chat say? More contrasting. Okay. Yeah. This looks like abstract art, right? All of a sudden, like bloop, and we have a modern painting just like that. That's okay. The only thing I would maybe like to fix is the color of this stuff here. Or maybe just wait, if I what's going on in the layer? This is the layer where we combined everything, so I can't really do it anymore in here. This is not, I don't think it's that important. It's just such a small detail, doesn't matter too much, I think. Or is it like really important to fix the blue of that stuff here? I could really quickly create a pixel layer and then draw a little bit on top of that, and then maybe adjust that color just like this. And then if I do an adjustment of that, I would think that this should adjust the color below that. Okay. It's actually even worse. That didn't work. What if we desaturate it? No. Nah. Let's see. That's actually a bit better. Okay. Let's just really quick delete some of these parts here. Good. Let's see. Okay. I think that's it. We're done. Wait, I'm seeing something. I just found another detail I don't like. Oh no, that's actually not in the picture. I wanna brighten this actually up here a little bit. But then that's basically that. Okay. There we go. Should we do this also a bit brighter maybe? It's a bit too dark. Boom and boom. Okay, good. Well, I think, yeah, let's keep it like that. Let's save that real quick. 20, how do we call it? Oh yes, now we can ask the chat. This is your chance. Suggest a title for the picture. Don't call it Sharky McSharkface. What should we call it? Can you give the shark a 3D effect? That's actually a good idea. We could try to apply the 3D filter. Suggest some titles for the picture. And while you do that, I will go in here and apply the 3D filter to the shark and see if that does something. I will rasterize this guy here. So we have only the shark, and then we have here the 3D layer. Let's see. Which is also nice because we can readjust the lighting of our shark. Round edges. Make this 500. Make it 350. Soften. It's probably not doing anything anymore. Diffuse. The ambient light. Like this. Let's add a second light source. Make that second light source. Let's see. Okay, the color doesn't do much here because I have the gradient overlay, so it basically just makes it darker or brighter in that case. I have here this hand-painted layer, and now we should probably either maybe not completely turn it off, but reduce it a little bit. Maybe like that. So do you think it's better with or without the 3D effect? Or maybe we can reduce the 3D effect. Why is it either on or off? There doesn't seem to be anything in between. That's a bit strange. Okay, but we can reduce it via the color settings. That's good. So maybe add a little bit of it, not too much, just a hint. And then for the second light, also let's go here with the gray. Just a bit. Okay. But then it's like super visible. Why is it suddenly here? Because this is where I painted the stuff in. And now it's a lot more visible like that. Is that seems to be too much now, huh? I like what it does here with the fish. I could, of course, paint here with a mask real quick. So this now doesn't really have any effect anymore. Let's see if we put a mask here, then there's nothing behind that. So I probably need to put a layer in between here and then maybe color pick our water like that. Does this do anything? No, it's too dark. How's that? Yeah, that's better. Okay. So make it a bit bigger, reduce the hardness. Opacity. Okay, so this could be a version, or we turn off the 3D effect and it looks like this, as we had it before. Oh, plus, of course, this turned back on. Why? I thought there was like more of the fish. Am I missing something here? Well, where is it? Well, okay, then let's just do it. Am I crazy right now? What is going on? Ah. Okay. Uh-huh. I'm a bit confused what's going on right now. Sorry. 1 second. So let's... But the 3D effect, I'm seeing it right now, that it makes an edge up here for some reason. Did the settings change? No. Okay. We put this on top. Okay. Sorry, I'm done in a second. Makes this kind of strange edge here. So that's a bit... Why did I make that mask? I can't remember. Let's delete it. Okay. Let's go in here real quick. I think the... Oh, the settings did change. Why? Why did the settings change? Sorry, what does the chat say? Without is better? Okay, Let's go back in the history because something, I don't know, I messed up some things here. Oh, but before we also... Wait. Okay, so let's turn this off. Good. Leave it like that. For some reason, there is still this kind of strange edge here. I don't know why. Maybe that's... I think this is just an effect from how the waves on that in that area like move. Let's put a mask on here and just brush this edge away. Really like distracting. A bit bigger. No. Yeah, okay. Okay. Did you suggest any kind of title for the picture or economic monster? The Davos problem? Well, maybe a little bit less political. Come on. The clouds are too opaque, but aren't like you can have like really thick clouds, right? I mean, if you make them translucent, I think they look a little bit weak, right? If I make it like this, it's more like fog. I mean, they are intense from the blue, but it's kind of giving a contrast to the, let's see. Yeah, maybe we should tone them down a little bit. They are like overexposed to the max. So maybe that is better. Okay, nice. Good. I think we're done here. What about the titles? Something big is coming. That's kind of nice. And any other suggestions? Sorry. Whew. We are almost at 3 hours, so that's pretty good. Any other suggestions? Good. Oh, by the way, Pebble Moon, what was your question? Hi, Livio, I love your videos, but being extremely green at designer programs, I was wondering if you did very, very basic beginner tutorials, and if not, do you know who does them? Thanks. That depends on what you mean by very, very beginner tutorials. So I have some, of course, that like I think most of my videos are very much for beginners, but you probably mean like the very first steps of what is the difference between pixels and vector, and what is a layer and what is an effect and what is a blend mode, all these kind of things. I'm not sure if I go that basic, but you can basically just Google these and or like also watch videos about Photoshop because it works very much in the same way on this very basic level. So to get a better explanation for that, you can just Google that and read some text about that, stuff like that. Hey Mark, thank you very much, and ja, vielen Dank fürs Zugucken. Bis bald. Jo. Schön, dass du da warst. Okay, I will call it something big. Okay? Let's go with that. What was it? Like 20 something big? Or is there a movie that's like, I mean, I can like put that into the hashtags when there is like a movie going on. That could be interesting. Okay, so we created 3 other pictures. Okay, cool. Very nice. Yeah, I would say let's chat a little bit more for like until the hour is full, which is another 5 minutes. Because 3 hours is like, I think pretty okay for chat. Also, I want to like get a bit more into the like chatting thing. Yeah. And we talked before about this artistic like influences and stuff. That was pretty interesting. With this guy here and stuff, there's like a lot of interesting inspirations out there. Especially, wow, this is also good. This guy does such great like pictures, like has really good ideas. What is this? Oh, with the dead guys here in the water, like these monsters. It's also very nice. It's so good to have like to look at these things and get inspired by them, get some ideas from them. That's pretty cool. Maybe not that, but I mean, you could do this as a photo. If you get some friends together and paint them white and have them jump into the water, you could do something pretty similar and then spice it up with a bit of editing. And of course, this shouldn't be a problem, like just on a foggy day, but it's still pretty impressive as a picture, right? So these kind of inspirations, they can be pretty cool. Yeah, are there some kind of other questions or like inspirations or stuff like that that we could look at? Oh my god. Wow, so many great pictures. Look at that. I love the composition and how she's sitting there and already no eyes anymore. So she's not like, it's like in this picture you have like the question, is she getting taken by those monsters or is she calling them, because she doesn't have eyes either. So it's pretty interesting. Very, very cool. Also the light coming down from there reminds me of that old movie with the TV screen. What was it called? It has a very simple title. Ghost? Maybe just Ghost or something? Omen. I think Omen. Was it Omen? No, it wasn't Omen. Anyways. Oh, wow. Pretty cool. So yeah, suggestion topics we should talk about or look up or stuff like that. And then in some minutes I will, yeah, finish the stream. You can, I don't know. Can you? Wait, can I give you on, go to channel, hide, add moderator, put timeout, remove report. Let's just post in the link, and I think I can see the link here in the window, like in the preview, and then I can just copy paste it over to open it in the browser. That should work. It's not shown in the stream, but it's like it's not shown in the chat on YouTube, but I should be able to see it here. So just put it in there. We can have a look there at the picture. Also, another thing, I was thinking about buying a new Nikon camera. So because the one I have is pretty old, as you know, I mostly use pictures from the internet. But I want to do a lot more photography again, and maybe also work with studios, do some like real world things out there with models and blah, all these kind of things. That would be nice. And also maybe use the camera for streaming. I have some pretty good lenses for Nikon, so I can't really switch to Canon or Lumix or Sony or stuff like that. Yeah, but and also I kind of like the workflow of Nikon. I have to say, I like now I like the way the pictures of Canon look a bit better, because it's a touch warmer. Of course, you can do that in the settings too. The Nikon pictures are a bit cooler, more precise, I think, and the Canon pictures are a bit warmer and have like this alive and softer touch. Sorry. And so also for filming and stuff like that, I think the Canon DSLRs are a bit better. but the workflow of Canon is not really something I enjoy. I think it's overly complicated and uses too much buttons and isn't like at like where you need it for what you want to do. Something you need to jump through several menus. At least, like, I don't really know Canon cameras. When I had them in the hands, I had to jump through several menus to do something. And with Nikon, they have a very like smart way of button combinations where you don't have to jump through menus. You hold a button and then you press other buttons, and so it's like a multi-purpose of the buttons. Udo, are you still there? Did you like? Do you want to put the link into the chat so we can have a look at the picture? Also, by the way, I would like to do reviews of pictures maybe in the next stream or something like that. So I have to figure out how to do that in a like good way. Yeah, okay. So post the link if you want to. If not, I think I'm soon going to like end the stream. Good. Man, this guy, so many good ideas. Look at that. Really crazy. Oh, is that a photograph? No, it's also painting, right? I think this is from another artist though. Where was the picture? Just this one. Ah, great. You know, sometimes I think, of course, you don't want to have stuff like this in the world we live in, but wouldn't it be cool to have like a tiny bit of something like similar, you know what I mean? Like just a, you know, that would be, I don't know, interesting, I think. Have a little bit of kind of a touch of the mystical or magical or something like that in the real world. We can, of course, have it in some years with all the augmented reality. You can have effects and like bring your surroundings alive, which is very interesting, very nice. I'm really looking forward to that, that our surrounding becomes actually animated and like has a mind of its own. But like these kind of things a little bit would be nice. Just a hint. Okay, did you post a link or not? No. Okay, maybe he isn't here anymore. I don't know. Or is this broken here? I don't know. My chat should work. Benjamin Van Wong. I don't even know. Let's have a look who that is. What is this? Is this all his stuff here or what? Wongs? How can I? Is this just a small resolution? Wait, tools, size, large. Okay, there we go. What is that? Oh, it's with bottles. Oh, that is smart. Is this about like the pollution of the sea? Is it like a kind of political work? With plastic bottles. That is pretty smart. That is actually pretty good work. It's nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Is this inspired by a classic painting or stuff? It looks a little bit like that, but probably because of the bottles, they look like big, thick brush strokes. That's pretty interesting. Is this also his stuff? Yeah, wow. Okay, this guy does some pretty impressive photographic stuff. Wow. Is that Björk? No, she looks a little bit like Björk. Yeah, very nice. This is also nice. This reminds me of the, oh god, what's his name? From Spider-Man. The dark version of Spider-Man. What is this called? Not the Viper. The Venom. Venom. This looks a little bit like Venom, right? Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty nice. Where's the chat? I need to find a way to have the chat window stick on here or like easier to approach it. Hab 2 geschickt. Really? So it probably doesn't work with the or do you mean on Facebook? You sent me 2 on Facebook? No. Oh. Wait a second. No. On my page maybe? Inbox? Oh, okay. I should look more often at my inbox on the page. You can send it here if you have YouTube. Sorry, if you have Facebook, you can send the link here to my Facebook page, and then in chat. Yeah, but I can't see it here in chat. So I'm seeing this, the window you see on the screen right now. So apparently it's filtered out by im live chat. What live chat? Oh, is it visible? But this is the live chat. Do you see something different than I do? I don't know. But you can send it to my Facebook page, and there I will get it. There's no filter, like as a message. But I don't see it here in the live chat. Sorry. Hey, thanks, WMS Web and Marketing. Thank you very much. That's very nice to say. Yeah, but this one guy is pretty cool. Very nice photography. Yeah, I like how this is upside down. She's like coming down from the clouds. Pretty cool. Yeah. I want to do more photo works. And like, I think it's not so hard to find people to do the work with, and you can do some really impressive stuff. Wow, this is also very impressive. Not bad at all. Wow. Pretty cool. So this is actually about like plastic waste in the sea because of the drop here and stuff. It's very symbolic. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That sounded like I got a message in a bottle. There we go. Oh, you pointed it as a comment. Well, that's okay too. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Can I? Oh, there we go. Open a new tab. Good. So here's the picture. Let's put it in the stream. Is it in stream now? Yeah, it should be. Wait. It's interesting. I'm not sure exactly what you wanted to do with that. You know, what's like the idea? Like of course, the motorcycle is coming from the star, like from the sky, but there's some interesting elements here that are a bit conflicting. Like you have the road in the background. I understand that, but then there is some. Is this either water or it's cobblestone on the tarmac for some reason? So maybe that was the ground behind the bicycle, behind the motorcycle. So you should maybe remove that. So there's just the road. That's with the star. The sky replacement, if it is a sky replacement, is working nicely. Here is the problem that you see the legs, so you should remove that too. And you can see here, and this is easy to happen in a picture. You can see here that you have this edge where the probably the picture of the guy standing there with the legs, it's ending here, and so you have an edge. And sometimes when you edit the picture, you don't really see that. But you can be sure the first person who is not you and looking at the picture will exactly see that edge. It's always like that. You can look at it for hours. I think it's because we look at it too long, and then if you look too long at the picture, you don't like see it anymore. You know, the things that should stand out. So I would correct those things. And and maybe make it a bit more like clear what is happening here. Like maybe like we did today, that you kind of like make this pixel stretch, and then you can bend it with the warp function. Wait, this thing down here where you have this mesh warp tool, you can maybe bend it so it's like swooping down from the sky. So that should be possible, because here it's like they're just stuck to each other, like a strange leather, like Leiter in den Himmel. You know what I mean? Like a ladder into the sky. So it's a bit, yeah. But it's, the idea is interesting. It's just, it needs some more refinement of the different steps that are in there. Yeah. It's also, I'm not sure if you wanted that. Probably you do. This kind of is so translucent from the motorcycle. You can see the stars through the motorcycle, so it's like a ghost in the sky. But maybe that's the idea, because it looks like it's a time progression. Also, if it is a time progression and this comes towards the viewer, the motorcycle should probably get smaller because they are further in the distance, you know? So right now they are all the same size, and this is why it looks like they are stuck to each other, next to each other, like a ladder, you know? So yeah, let's maybe think about that and do some adjustments there. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, I hope that was helpful as a review. Good. Is it? Oh, let's look at the chat if you said something. Mit dem Jungen von vorhin. Ah, yes, yeah. Like you saw in the picture I did before with the kit, that the further it is away from the camera, of course, it gets smaller because of the perspective. So here it's the same thing. If this is further away, it should be smaller in the background. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, cool. Good. So I would say maybe, yeah, let's finish the stream for today. I think we did a lot of stuff, over 3 hours this time. It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, the pictures will be up on Instagram in the next days. Oh, let me share my Instagram account also a couple of times here with chat before I go. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. You should find the pictures there in the next days. Like I said, 1 picture per day. Okay, and I will post one of them now because, yeah, I haven't posted one today. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, and yeah, see you in the next tutorials and, of course, in the next live stream. Bye.